Winning Wednesday. It's Winning Wednesday. All right, yeah, I'm good. All right, how is everybody feeling? What's been going on? Last time I checked in with y'all, it was March the 1st. It's now March the 15th. We in the middle of the month. So how is everybody feeling? How is everybody doing? What's been going on? All right, let me welcome everybody. Hey, Gemma. Hey, Talia. Hey, Roman. Hey, Bree. Happy Winning Wednesday. Hey, Reality. Hey, Antonio. Hey, Zion. Hey, Antoine. Hey, Yo-Yo. Hey, Gemma. I miss you too. Yeah. Hold on. Let me turn my background off real quick. Gemma said she missed me, so I had to show my background real quick. All right, let me put my virtual background back on. But yeah, yo, I'm home. Hey, Eugene. Hey, Asada. Hey, Sid. Hey, Bless. Hey, Dawn. Yeah, I'm home. It's just till Sunday though, cause spring break only a week. But I'm home. I didn't know I was coming home though, so it's not like I really could have told you in advance. But I'm I'm home though. I just told you I was home though. I turned my background off. But yeah, I'm home though. But I'm gonna be going back to Atlanta on Sunday. I just got back here like on Monday. I'm gonna see if I can come see y'all. I don't got my car at home, so I don't know. We're gonna have to figure something out. I might ask my mother if I can hold the car. Slide past somewhere. But I'm thinking about going to the office either tomorrow or Friday. So I might see some of y'all while I'm back. Hey! Dawn. Not too much. Cam takes lip is crazy. Cam has been taking her bid as of late. But yeah. Tomorrow. All right, I'm gonna just give y'all a quick rundown because nobody really saying how they doing. So I'm gonna just go ahead and share how I'm doing. You know, last week Dawn came to Atlanta, so I was happy about that. But like, it was so many different things that was happening last week that like it kind of felt like all over the place. Like my head was all over the place, and so I was dealing with that. I didn't know if I was coming home, and so I ended up coming home. I decided I was gonna come home Saturday. I think I decided I was gonna come home on Saturday, and then I came home on Monday. My flight got delayed, but then I got on the plane. The plane didn't take off until an hour after the late time. So I was supposed to take off at 4:42. I ended up taking off at 5:42. So that was that. I'm trying to think what else. I've been taking pictures. So I've been editing pictures and stuff like that. I have a photography portrait project coming up. So like the weekend before last, I was taking pictures of strangers at the Beltline, and that was an experience. Everybody was really like nice though. It was like, hey, I'm taking pictures for my photography class. Can I take a picture? And nobody really told me no, so it was cool. Other than that, I'm happy to be home, being in my own bed, in my own environment. I went to my kid track meet on Saturday. I think like right now they about to have like preliminaries for the championships and everything. Khadijah was supposed to have a track meet yesterday. That's the one I posted on my story for anybody that saw. And she's supposed to have a track meet yesterday. Of course I couldn't go to that. And I think she's supposed to have one on Saturday. I'm not gonna be able to make that one either. But I I made a video for my kids, basically like saying, sorry I couldn't be there with y'all this week. I hope that they still like enjoy their week, they feel loved and all of that. So they appreciated that. But let me see what y'all saying in the comments, and then we about to get right into it. Zion said I'm okay. Roman said I'm okay. Okay. Antonio said I'm doing good. I'm just exhausted. Schoolwork and tests draining me. I feel you. I feel that. Talia said I'm good. Roman said I hate the winter, so it's only so good it can be. Really said, oh, wow. Talia said, kind of thinking about something that happened recently. It feels so unreal that it happened. Talia, if you want to share, feel free to share what's going on. Dawn, be for real. Be for real, Dawn. Winter is not better than summer. Winter is not better than summer. And Zion, as far as who had a track meet, my kids, 2 of them is about to be 3 run track. So 2 of my girls, Khadijah and Sanaya, they run track. And I think Khadijah main race is like a 4x4. And so she's been having her track meets. And I've been going to them. But y'all didn't tell me that them track meets was that long. Like, the first one that I went to for her was like all girls, and it was 5 hours, right? But the one I went to on Saturday was 9 hours, but it was boys and girls. It was some like track challenge or something, and it was like more teams. So I was like, what? I was tired, but I was like, as long as I'm supporting her. Y'all are winter over summer is crazy. Antoine said, I'm good. Michelle said, I'm cooling. Sid said, I'm good. I took a mental health day off from school today. Y'all, I still haven't really took a mental health day from school. Right now, I'm on spring break, so I guess like I'm just kind of like resting and everything, but my sleep has not been good. And the last day that I took off was so I can get like blood work done, because I was trying to figure out my hair situation. And I'm going to give you an update on that real quick too. So I think I did end up doing this in between. Oh no, I think last time I told y'all that I had got the steroid shots in my head, and it was like 5 or 6 of them, like little small ones. It wasn't that big, y'all. Don't trip. And so I thought like that was gonna make it like better, but like I realized that my hair has still been coming out like in the back. So I decided that tomorrow I'm gonna go get my hair cut. Not like a temp or nothing, but like, kind of like short in the back, longer in the front, type of thing. Cause I don't know, right now my hair is really messing with my mental health, and I don't like it. So yeah, I'm gonna do that tomorrow. Let me keep reading these comments. Lene said, I just got home from my internship. What year round? Antonio said, I'm passing my classes right now, so that's good. Me too, Antonio. Zion was like, yeah, they literally last all day. All day, really get it. And then it's like, with coming in, you gotta, the line be long. Then the line for the concession stand be long, so you don't want to really stand in that because you don't want to miss the race. They don't announce the races, so it's just like you try to figure out who's who, what race they running, all of that. That's a mess. It was cold. Above anything, I was there to support her, but the time is crazy. Roma said, because I'm gonna see my friends and I'm out. Gemma said, no summer over winter for real. Not leaving the meet until 10 got it. Like, Hey, Myth. Talia said, I haven't seen somebody in a long time, and just seeing them again felt like a reconnection. I feel you. I know what you mean. I definitely know what you mean. Gemma said, I've been good. Applying to scholarships been a headache. Yeah, it's a headache, but it's gonna be worth it in the end, Gemma. Like being able to like if you get scholarships above what you need, getting refund checks when you at school, that's the thing, and then not having to worry about it when you at school. If the money you already dealt with when you at school, you can just focus on the academic part, socializing, having fun, that whole thing, instead of the money. Jimmy said, but I've been practicing self-care more and going to the gym weekly. I want to get back more into like running. I like how it feels when I run. Like I don't really be doing like all the extra like the workouts and everything. Maybe because sometimes I just don't know what to do when I really like just use like the machines and stuff like that. But like I really enjoy running for whatever reason, just to know that I can do it, make me feel good. So I just gotta prioritize my time a little bit better. All right, Roman said, I've been taking these focus gummies and they've honestly been helping. Don't know if it's a placebo effect or something, but hey, stuff is getting done. I need something like that. I feel like sometimes I just been feeling so like sluggish that like I gotta really get up to doing stuff. Like I have to make a list of stuff to do and then give this myself this amount of time and then just knock it out. I have to do lists anyway, but like sometimes it just feel like a little bit more difficult to do stuff than it normally takes. Okay, let me read Antonio's real quick, and then we got to get into the topic. Antonio said, man, doing these classes to improve my graphic skills on top of school and meetings be having me burnt out. I need to start taking breaks because I don't just burn out where I can't do no work for a while. Yeah, and I think when it comes to like burnout, making sure that you taking care of yourself week to week, day to day, because it's easy to kind of get consumed in everything that you got to do, all of your responsibilities. It's like they low key kind of feel like they be attacking you, but when you got something in your schedule to like counter that, whether it's like getting your feet done, getting your nails done, hair done, or just simply doing nothing, then that can kind of like balance out with burning out. For me, I have a difficult time with like doing nothing because it feel like I'm just being so like unproductive. But sometimes I really just need to sit and just chill, whether it's like watching YouTube, my favorite show, or like just taking a nap. So make sure you make some time for that. But all right, Joe, I seen some of y'all kind of hinting at what the topic is going to be today. But today we want to kind of be talking about like adjusting to this seasonal change. I know that spring is coming up. We got 5 more days until spring, and then we also had daylight saving time on, was it Saturday or Sunday? On Sunday, I didn't even peep. I just started seeing Instagram posts about it. But we're gonna just talk about how it is to adjust from going from season to season, and all of that. So I'm gonna read Talia comment after I do the first question. But my first question is, did daylight saving time affect you? If so, how? While I'm waiting for y'all to do that, I'm gonna read Talia comments, and then I'm gonna answer the question after I read your comments. Talia said, I'm really behind on school because mentally I've been stumbling, and having COVID in 21 messed me up with reading. School has been very difficult lately. Hey Jimmy, happy Winter Wednesday. I feel you. I feel like before COVID, and I know sometimes it's kind of like difficult to talk about COVID because it's just like sometimes we get tired of talking about it. I feel like we talked about COVID so much that like it's like, oh my god. But anyway, yeah, COVID did have an effect as far as like school. I really liked school before the pandemic. Like I really enjoyed going, seeing my friends and everything like that. But now I'm kind of like the opposite. Like don't get me wrong, I like seeing people and stuff, but like being around people really like takes a lot out of me. Like I don't put on a performance because I'm in front of people, but it's just like I need to have time where it's just me, and I need time where I'm with my friends or around people. But when you're around people, it's like you have to, or you don't have to, you choose to like accommodate people and their preferences. And like when you're making decisions, you don't just have to think about yourself, you're thinking about more than yourself. So I think for that part, it kind of like makes it a little bit more difficult. But now we like all working in like overdrive because we were used to like this certain setting with the pandemic and being in the house. They're like when it's we around people and we participate in academics and everything, it's like we're at a deficit and we trying to like make up the gaps that was made during the pandemic. So Talia, I don't think you're alone. Bree said yes. Okay, Bree, how did it affect you? And I'm gonna put the question in the comment to you and pin it. Mm-mm. Okay. Antoine said he didn't even notice it. I noticed they was seeing people post it, but I didn't notice it as far as my sleep because I was already asleep. Roman said it didn't affect me as much. Bree said I feel like I spend more time outside now. Like it's not dark at 5 p.m., so I can still be outside and do more things. Yeah. Talia said yes. My sleep is very off and time is getting away from me. I feel like maybe it didn't affect me as much because my sleep schedule was already off. So like I don't really be paying attention to time anyway. So I think that when I woke up and it was like time went ahead, I was like, okay. Bree said I usually go inside when it's dark here because I'd be a little scared. I think I just started thinking about being outside late more because I used to like last year, freshman year, I would like run around campus and stuff like that when it was late. But now, like, we've had a couple instances with like break-ins, like strangers on campus and all of that. So, I just think that I've been like more hesitant of being outside late. Before I didn't really care. Sid said, "Yes, it got me waking up all confused." You must have woke up in the middle of the night. Antonio said, "Man, daylight savings time threw my alarm clock off. I never been an alarm clock person like with the digital clock. I always just did it on my phone. So Jimmy said I've been more tired than usual. I feel like I've been tired too. It's just been like it was before daylight savings came. Well, I really just need to get my sleep schedule back. But like, how do you get your sleep schedule back when like it's something that you've been doing for so long? Like your sleep been like all over the place for so long. Okay, so I kind of get some mixed reactions. Antoine said facts. That's why I don't go out late. Plus, there's really nothing to do. True, but sometimes it's like I want to like I go somewhere late if it's indoors. Like I travel there, like I drive there, and it's indoors. Like if I'm going to the movies, I mean I don't really trip out there. It's like okay, I'm gonna be in the movies 2-3 hours or whatever, and then when I leave here, I'm gonna just get right back into my car and I'm gonna go back to campus. So okay. Michelle said yes. I have been sleeping on the bus and all. Oh wow. See, yeah, you gotta be careful. Talia said like 1 minute 11:40. Then one when I look again it's 3. Okay, so I'm kind of getting mixed reactions. Some people were saying that they didn't really notice. Some people were saying they've been a little bit more tired. Okay, I feel like with the season changing, we kind of just go from like in the colder months, like fall and winter, things kind of feel like shaky as far as like moods and sleep and everything. But like with spring and summer, it tends to be like a little bit more vibrant. I don't know. Summer is like the best season to me because everything feels like so high energy. But like winter never gives me that. It never gives me like high energy. It's like it's too. I wouldn't even say it's too comfortable, but like you feel like you just want to like get comfortable. I don't know. Jimmy said I barely go out in the dark, but it feels nice like the night drives hit. I definitely love me a night drive with music. when I'm by myself and I'm just vibing out to the R&B music, old music, it just makes me feel good. All right, so my next question for y'all is, does your mood change with the seasons? If so, how? So I kind of talked a little bit about how mine has changed. I feel like I'm a little bit more low in the fall and winter. In the fall, it's my birthday, so like around my birthday time, I'm cool. But like pretty much after that, it feel like I'm getting drained. Like things are getting sucked away from me. I don't know. That kind of sound like a little extreme, but that's sometimes kind of how I feel. Like everything feels like it takes so much energy. But yeah, how about y'all? Did y'all mood change with the seasons? And if so, how? Make sure my Jimmy said, I do not feel like the seasons dictate my mood, but I'm not 100% sure. Well, I mean, you could take some time right now to just sit and reflect and think about like your tendencies. Like, even within this question, think about like, do you take more or less time to complete things versus winter versus spring? Um, how do you feel overall? Like when you wake up, what's your sleeping habits like between winter and spring? Like think about those little things to determine like, if your mood changes and everything. Antonio said, I wouldn't say change, but it did shift a little. Okay, what's that shift like? Dawn said, in the summer I get really depressed. I think it's a lack of things to do and not being occupied with things, but I definitely think I'm starting to change because boy is school stressful. That's kind of like that's a different perspective. I don't know. I feel like the weather always so like, well, I wouldn't say nice, but it's always like warm and like I don't know. Sometimes when it's really warm, it's like really easy to go to sleep and everything. By the time the day is over, it's like you you go to sleep and you get the best sleep, and then you wake up and like it's like a brand new start. And then with like how success sessions and everything is, but I feel like that's a really different perspective, and I really appreciate you for sharing it. But I think this summer you'll definitely have like a lot to do because it's like we got success sessions, and success sessions normally take up like most of the day, and then after like you chill with your friends or like go out or whatever. But when school not happening in the summer too, so that like kind of take a big load off your plate, and so, even though it seems like it's nothing to do, it's like the perfect time to like rest, get into new habits, try new things, or even map how you want the next school year to look. So, I would say, kind of look at it like that. Myth said, I feel like the fall to winter time, I'm more depressed. Yeah, and that's kind of what I was talking about too. Just feeling like low, like everything just takes so much to do, takes so much out of you. And like, I don't know, I'd be like really isolated too. But I think that might also just be how I am overall. It's like I want to be around people. I want to be around people, but like only for a little bit. Oh my god, it kind of sounds a little bad, but like no, I like being around people just like for a little bit, and then I need to go back in my shell, rejuvenate, and then I can do it again. Hey Kayla, Antonio said it's like I was one way, but then next thing I know, I just randomly shifted into a new like mood or something. I don't know. I feel you. Jimmy said, "Oh, I've definitely sleep later and wake up with little to no energy." Yeah, I the sleep thing is just like so difficult to like get past. Like if it was somebody that was like an expert on sleep patterns and everything, like I need to talk to them. Like really. Eugene said my mood changed because I have allergies and I get upset when they start acting up. I feel that too, but I feel like I've been dealing with it more because I've been with the kids, and the kids like going outside. Like when I'm at work, normally on Tuesdays and Thursdays, after the lesson plan over, they like going outside, and like the pollen be on everything. Like it's on the benches, it's in the air. It's like it's attacking me. It's on my car. Like I be opening my car up with a napkin because I don't want it to get on my hand. I wipe my nose or something, and it just be too much. And I kind of be getting like sinus headaches too. So I feel you on that. Jimmy said, I don't feel like doing anything. I've been feeling that too. And it's like, I be trying to acknowledge the feeling, but I still be having stuff to do. Like, and you gotta have discipline and like kind of push past it, but like not push past it as like ignoring it, but push past it as far as not letting it paralyze you. Like that feeling paralyze you, because at the end of the day, just because you feel a certain way, like everything else doesn't stop. And like sometimes it'd be like, oh my god, like I wish I just didn't have anything to do. I just want to just sit here, lay here, and do nothing. But like we gotta face reality, and sometimes it's hard, like really hard to like get past that part. Orlando said, I feel okay because it be sunny out. The wind just messed it up. Yeah, the wind here is crazy. Like I haven't. This was the longest streak, I guess, with like being away from home, like 2 whole months. Last year, y'all know I was coming home a couple times by now. But the wind here is crazy. In Atlanta, I haven't had no wind like how it's been in Baltimore. Roman said, I'm the opposite, Dawn. The overall feeling of winter is just gloomy, and I have a depressive period every year. And I don't know what that has to do with. Like, if y'all want to do like a little quick research or something, please share some. But like, I feel like this kind of is like every year. Like the colder months make me feel like more sluggish and like reluctant to do things. Where the summer and the spring, like I'm more high energy. Like I have more gas in my tank. Talia said, the wintertime I be tired and sick of everything. Yeah, I feel like a little bit more irritable. Michelle said, yeah, the seasons changed my mood. Jimmy said, it's not bad at all. I see it as protecting your peace. Yeah, I don't know, but I think maybe my approach would it be like bad sometimes, because it's like sometimes people like I see it as like funny acting, like people invite me somewhere and it's like I'm kind of slow in my response because I'm really just thinking like if I really want to be out or if I really want to interact or like is it going to do more harm than good, that whole thing. But I think I just don't be wanting people to feel no type of way. I can't control people's feelings at the end of the day, and that's not my responsibility. But like when it be my friends and I don't know what to really say, then that make it a little difficult. Roman said, and I love when it's dark later. Once I get to Gemma's, I'm gonna go on to the next question. Talia said, the summertime is my birthday, so I feel more free and glowing. I just hate when seasons change because I have seasonal allergies all year round. It's annoying. Definitely. And honestly, I kind of low-key forgot that I had allergies until I looked at my car. And I was like, what is all this stuff in my car? And I was like, oh, it's the pollen. And then from that point on, I just was like, that's not gonna be it. Kayla said, I be feeling like I wish I didn't have nothing to do, but when I don't have nothing to do, I complain, LOL. No, really. But sometimes, like, I be really relieved. Like, you be like, oh, I don't got nothing else to do today. All right, I'm going to sleep. Or I might go to sleep early or just do something more, like, extra for myself. Because I don't know. I feel like a lot of what I do is for me, yeah, but, like, to really get me disciplined in doing it, I got to think about more than me. So sometimes I don't know. It kind of like I don't know how to explain it. Jimmy said that discipline is what I've been struggling with. So I feel like I should be at my full potential with discipline, but I just started and I just feel bad. And Jimmy, I'm gonna tell you right now that it's not just like this type of path where like things are just always on the up and up. it's literally gonna be like it's up 1 minute, it's down the next. It's really up the next minute, you down the next. But like it's up and down, and you gotta make sure that you taking care of yourself, like your actual self, making sure you're taking time to learn yourself and like pour into yourself and your interests, so like you can still stay on that form of discipline. Because sometimes it's like I'm doing all this stuff and like I'm feeling so tired and all of this that like it's like you kind of can get lost in like what you're doing it for. But keeping that purpose in mind and feeding what you're actually interested in, it kind of counters you lacking discipline. And sometimes you got to determine like what type of person you are. Are you a reward system type of person? Like if it's academics or like to-do list type stuff, it's like, okay, well, right now I'm about to eat lunch. After lunch, I'm gonna do these 3 things. After these 3 things done, I'm gonna watch my favorite show, and then after my favorite show, I'm gonna get back into my to-do list or whatever. But like you gotta kind of have something for you to kind of see things like a little bit, not more fast, but like put a little bit of instant gratification in there, even though it's not how the real world works. Put a little bit of instant gratification in there, and then as you keep doing the tasks that you need to do, you'll end up seeing like the bigger end result at the end. Eugene said, "Summer be too short." No, really, like it literally flies, and then I'm back in Atlanta again. And Gemma said, "Yeah, it's seasonal depression, often because of the holidays." Yeah, I don't know. I feel like also my holidays been feeling a little bit different too. So maybe that's why like I'm feeling it a little bit more. Well, I was feeling it a little bit more in this winter or fall season, because like I've been having like changes as far as like personal relationships and stuff. So I've just been feeling like a little bit more like isolated or like lonely. Yeah, lonely, not alone, lonely. All right, so my next question is, how have these last 3 months been for you and why? And when I'm thinking about that, I'm really thinking about just how winter was for you, and like thinking about just being transparent about like how what's been going on for you in the last 3 months. How have you been feeling? What changes have you experienced besides like the seasons and everything, but what things have changed? I'm gonna just sit and pause and think real quick about what's happened for me in the last 3 months. Cause what's that? What month is it? March. So yeah, basically, how has December through now felt for you? Okay, Roman said honestly, absolutely amazing. Explain why. Roman said so many opportunities and connections. That's great. Kayla said my last 3 months been pretty stressful because of the getting ready for the college process. I remember that. It literally feels like yesterday. Like people that's older when they get out of college, they be like, "This college literally felt like yesterday," but like no, literally. Like I feel like I just was announcing my decision to y'all. Like I don't even know how long I've been doing Winning Wednesday, but I've been doing Winning Wednesday for a while. But I just remember the whole process of doing everything. And I mean, I know right now it's stressful. Y'all all feeling like senioritis and everything like that, but like it's gonna be worth it, and you might not feel it instantly because even once you get into college and like you're actually like doing stuff, it still want to feel like an adjustment, and it's still want to feel like stressful. But like once you really get to like meeting new people from other places and seeing what things you can fit in, things will feel like a little bit different. And I also want to like warn y'all about like the imposter syndrome of like being in college and everything, because I feel like my first couple months in college was hard because I really like love Baltimore. Like I really love the community work I do in Baltimore, and I just was like, and I still kind of feel like this sometimes. It's like when I be in Atlanta, it still feel like I'm so far away from my mission and my purpose, but I'm still trying to like take my experience in Atlanta and use it to fuel what I do here, if that makes sense. So It's gonna be stressful, and it might be stressful for a little bit more, but like still trying to find the good things amid all of the stressful stuff. Um, Antoine said, I feel like I took school really seriously during the winter. Okay. Why you feel like you took it more serious during the winter, and how do you want to kind of carry that over now? Sid said, it's been a mixture of fun and spontaneous, but also sad and anxious. That's a powerful mixture. Like, what's been fun and spontaneous, and what's been sad and anxious? And Kayla was also talking about the decision. As far as the decision go, a lot of people say like go for the money, like the school that give you the most money and everything. And that, although that's really like a big factor and everything, also think about where you'll be most fulfilled and most comfortable. Like I said, it's gonna be adjustment regardless. Like you, even if you going to like Morgan or whatever, it's still gonna be an adjustment. It's a new environment, a new like scenery, living space, all of that. So think about like where you'll go that'll make you the most comfortable and allow you to pursue your dream. Um, Sid said anxious because of not knowing where I'm going for college. You're gonna get to the decision, and once you make the decision, know that it's not life or death. So of course, like once you make the decision, you commit to the college, that's a big deal and you need to celebrate it. But at the same time, know that if you go to the college and it's certain things that you don't like about it, it's always something you could do to fix it. Or, you could, if you completely just don't like the college, you can always transfer. So don't put the weight of the world on your shoulders when you're making this decision. It's an important decision, but it's always some changes that can be made in order for you to actually be comfortable where you go. Roman said my 3 months been alright. Okay, why did it just been alright though? Gemma said, I've been struggling with family issues a lot these past months, so the depression and isolation been hard, but working and painting have been helping. Well, I'm glad that you've been, resorting to your craft and everything. I know you came to Atlanta in January, and like I really appreciate you like showing out for the kids, and so amid like everything that you're going through. But if y'all going through stuff, make sure that y'all like bring it to me. At least y'all could bring it to me, talk to me. I know sometimes people will normally say they don't come to me because I'm busy or whatever, but honestly, I make time for what I need to make time for. So if y'all ever need to call me or anything, just feel free to do it. Cause I'm here. And shoot, I be having stuff going on with me too that I be wanting to share. So we can share stuff. Sid said fun and spontaneous because I've been spending so much time with my friends and making memories. That's so good. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm low key like living vicariously through y'all because senior, I don't know, every time I look at people like as far as like being seniors and everything, even juniors too, I kind of get like it's a bittersweet thing for me because I was like I get a little sad because I be thinking about like how I didn't have prom, but at the same time it's like I'm so glad that y'all get to experience what I couldn't because it's senior year, like it's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be like you doing stuff like that y'all probably don't have no business doing for real, but just having fun overall. It's something I wish I had, but I'm glad y'all got it for sure. Miff said it's been stressful from having to keep moving around, falling behind on my work, etc. All right, so one thing I want you to do is just like pause, right? Don't stop, but like pause and just think about the things that are going right now because it's easy to think about everything that's going on wrong and how fast everything else is moving around you, or even as fast as like other people are moving around you. But like you have your own path, you doing things how you're supposed to do them, and if you feel like it's something that you want to change in your life as far as like how you're doing work or the pace that you move in, be graceful with yourself. but make those necessary changes. And it's going to be a little bit difficult because you are used to a certain way of doing things, certain habits, but certain things you might just have to change and maneuver a little bit. Just be patient. I would just say take a little pause. Um, Antonio said I be struggling in biology sometimes. If anybody got Antonio on the biology, I'm sorry, I'm not the biology. I'm not the biology person at all. Like Baltimore City Public Schools did me completely dirty with with the science. Like no lie. But if anybody can help Antonio with biology, definitely help them. Sid said that's exactly what I'm scared about. I don't want to leave my community behind. And I have be having to have talk to myself, but like it's not us leaving it behind. It's just us taking in more information so we can learn how to help it better. Like even when I be working with the kids at my internship and like going to track meets and dealing with attitudes and everything like that, it's like this is preparing me for the marathon like that I'm getting into. Like I want to work with kids for my life after college. I'm working with kids now and like the stuff I learned from them because no lie, my internship, the kids there, they've challenged me in ways that I've never been challenged with kids. Like never. Like with all the kids I ever worked with, I've never been challenged in the way that I am. But like thinking about it, I'm gonna grow so much and learn so much information. Shoot, I've learned a lot of information now that like once I start my program with KR Smoothies, like once I run into those same problems again, I know what to do. But like I would never know what to do until I experience it. So think about it like that. Once you go away, you'll take in stuff that you wouldn't take in if you was here. And I don't know. I think I was talking to Elder, and y'all know, no shade to my sister. Elder be talking to strangers. Like I don't know sometimes how she come across them, but like one time she was talking to this barber or whatever in Atlanta, and basically he was saying like you gotta go outside of where you want to help to learn how to help the places you do. So like if you want to help Baltimore, you gotta work from the outside in instead of doing it from the inside out. If that makes sense. No, Gemma, for real, she say hi to everybody, and then I always get these calls saying, "Oh, I talked to blah blah blah," and I'm like, "How? Literally, how did you talk to him?" So I don't know. Think about it like that, though. See, I hope that helped y'all. Jimmy said, "Not gonna lie, it's been good and bad. I've been trying to break out of a couple personal things, and I feel like when something goes the wrong way from my plan, I forget every other good thing." And Jimmy, I'm so guilty of that. Like, it's like it take one thing for me to start like beating myself up. Like when it be like me versus me, it's like sometimes I be my worst critic. Like I really just like beat myself down. Like, but at the same like time, I had to like take myself outside of myself, basically. Like how would I look at myself if I was a stranger? I wouldn't be pinpointing every single thing that is going on wrong. I would be like, oh dang, like you still in school, like you passing all your classes, like you paying your car payment, you paying everything on time, your credit score look good, that whole thing. Instead of being like, oh no, Cam, you haven't started your organization how you want to, you not where you thought you was going to be. Like think about yourself as a stranger. Look at yourself from the outside looking in instead of pinpoint everything that's going wrong. I think that's kind of been what helps me like balance stuff out sometimes. And hopefully, y'all, I'm not doing like a lot of talking, but I really just wanted us to take some time to reflect. I personally have a problem with sitting and taking time to reflect, because things do seem like they move so fast for me. But like, I just wanted to take this time or this hour for us to just slow down, reflect on what's going on, and have y'all think about what changes y'all want to make going forward. Because I mean, these last 3 months went by so fast, and these next 9, they're gonna go by super fast, especially when the summertime come and a new school year start and y'all go to college. Like stuff is gonna be moving so fast for y'all. But I just want y'all to remember, take some time to slow it down, reflect on the things that you liked, things that you didn't like, and figure out what you want to do moving forward. Talia said last 3 months been up and down a lot, emotionally and mentally mainly, and I've been feeling the same. I feel like everybody kind of is having like these themes of like up and down or lows and highs and everything, and really we here to like talk to each other, communicate with each other. So, is anything y'all got? Make sure y'all taking time to talk to other hubbies. I think my nose running. Woo. All right. Antoine said I took it more seriously because I had a lot more time during the winter. Yeah, and it feels like that. I feel like maybe that's kind of why things feel like a little low too, because it's like with winter, it seems like stuff can feel like a little bit more slow. Like the weather is bad, it's so cold, it's windy, and everything is like slow. So it's like you have a lot of time to like be in your head about stuff and like beat yourself up and stuff. But you also can take it as being more productive and everything like you did. So I'm glad it turned out like that for you. Antonio said you're gonna make hard decisions for real here and there. Yeah, and boy, them decisions gonna be hard. Like today for me, I just got paid, and I be getting paid for like horse miles and um my other internship like on the same day. So like on the days that I get paid on my paydays, I'll be sitting like thinking about like what bills I want to do, my tithing, my everything. And so like I was writing on a napkin earlier. It was so ghetto, but I was like, okay, so now I got paid this amount of money. All right, I'm gonna do this tithing, this amount to my tithes first, and then after this, I'm gonna do this, that, and like some of the stuff that I want to do is like, well, I might just gotta wait to do that because I do need to pay my car payment and stuff. And so I've been having to like sit and reflect on like priorities earlier. Like one thing that I did prioritize is making sure that like I'm doing the thing with my hair because I know how my hair has like taken up like a big portion of like my mental space or my mental capacity that I'll need free to like think about other stuff. So I made sure that I booked my appointment so I can get my hair cut tomorrow and get all that together. So I can just feel like a little bit more confident, less self-conscious and everything like that. But like decisions like that, even though I guess they kind of seem like simple, is hard. Roman said it's been okay and cool because a lot just been happening. I'm just like, well, and yeah, you like sometimes you get kind of get stuck. Like I've been having this like long feeling of shock at this situation that happened months ago. But like when I sit and reflect on it, every time I'm sitting and reflecting and thinking about a different aspect of it, I'm still like, wow, like that really happened, or like I really went for that, or like that whole thing. Like, and I've never had shock last this long for me, but I feel you. I think maybe sometimes. Don, leave Antonio alone because the favorite session line do happen every session. But Jimmy said, right, I definitely agree. Like, I'm afraid because I don't know which college will be the best for me long term. And like I said, don't look at it life or death. Think about what your dream is or like where you want to go. How will you feel most comfortable? Think about the money portion too, but like on the back end, think about your comfort and that whole portion. Think about like the little different things that you enjoy now that make you comfortable and how they can transfer over to school or like the culture of the school and all of that. So think about those things. All right, I'm glad this is helping y'all because sometimes I don't be knowing. Seriously, I sat and reflected all morning. I feel great. That's so good. I need to be a little bit more productive with my time back home. Like, and I'm not even talking about work because, child, I know I can work, but I need to take some time to like really do some like self discovery and like figure out what's been going on. Because sometimes y'all know how things be like, dang, what's going on wrong? Like, and you just don't know what's wrong. It's just like a feeling, like stuff just feel like off. So I don't know. I think I need to do some of that while I'm home. Dawn said, Yo, stop. Stop, yo. Let him have his favorite session, yo. All right. My last question, and then I'm probably gonna do my jewel, is what are you most looking forward to in the spring? And then like if y'all have some other questions, let me know. I'm gonna try to see if me and Coach could do like a another. I know we did a decision day last year for sure. We definitely did a decision day live last year. But like, dang, I felt like it was just literally like last week or something. We've been doing Winning Wednesday for a while. But anyway, sorry. If y'all have any questions, let us know. But we definitely gonna try to do another decision day live, and then even like determining how to make your decision, because we got the most seniors that we've ever had like this year for sure. Like I think it's at least 10 seniors that's thinking about what college they're going to. So we can do a decision with that, and then a part of that we could also have it be how people can support them in their decision. Because y'all, another part of it is people think you're going to a certain place, or they really want you to go to a certain place, and like that's in your head too. It's like, are people going to be happy and accept my decision? And that whole thing. Like people really wanted me to stay close, of course, because like I'm family, and you know I got my friends and everything, and they so used to seeing me all the time. But then at the same time, I want to be outside of this environment. I want to change environments. So then when I went to Spelman, like people was upset. You know, it was between Spelman and Howard for me. And when I went to Spelman, people was upset. And yeah, but ultimately make a decision for you. Like don't think about everybody else's emotions. We gonna make a session on that though. Okay. Alright, so Talia said the blooming flowers. Yo, I love flowers so much, but the pollen though. The pollen, like that's too much. Dawn said spring break. Yo, spring break don't even feel like spring break for me right now. It just kind of feel like, I don't know. I don't have words to describe it. I'm kind of like indifferent. But I appreciate it because my professors this time, they didn't really give homework. So they've been like, you know, looking out. But normally they usually give homework and stuff over the break. So I don't know. I don't know how to react. Roman said hopefully warmer weather. Sid said I'm looking forward for my birthday and warmer weather. Okay. Sid, don't you turn 18? Jimmy said definitely spring break. Dawn said I'm not even doing anything for spring break, but I can't wait. And y'all, I feel like spring break might feel like a little iffy for me because I didn't know I was coming home. And so I'm kind of like still processing that. But like for my spring break plans that I did want to have, I wanted to go to this place called Tybee Island. It's in Georgia, but it's like 4 hours away from like Atlanta. And like, you know, just kind of like chill, whatever. I might do it towards the end of the semester, maybe like doing like spring break, but like I'm trying to do it like when I think I told y'all about when I went to Virginia before I left to go to Atlanta just to clear my head. I'm gonna try to do another like a little trip like that. But definitely make plans for spring break. Like do something. At least one plan for a day. Sis said yes, people be all in your decisions. Dawn said at first I wanted to go out of state, but how the airlines are set up, I'm just gonna cutely stay here. Dawn, if you wanna go somewhere, hit me up. I can, you know, I told Gemma the same thing. If y'all want me to tell me your budget, right? Tell me, I can just be your little personal travel agent. Tell me the budget. We can get a flight or the train ticket or whatever, and the stay. Of course, most of y'all can't stay in like hotels, but we can do like an Airbnb. I'll get y'all right. Just hit me up. Eugene on it. I'm not ready for these flowers because I'm allergic to pollen. Period. Cam traveling agency got it. Sid said yes to my big 18. Period. Sid, what you doing for your birthday this year? Jimmy said I want to see what life brings this spring, and praying is great. I'm praying is great for you and me and us and we. That was poetic. Okay. Roman said it only feel like spring break when the middle schoolers get out. Wait, are you like a middle high school? Sid said, yes, I was tuned into your solo trip. Yeah, I really love my solo trip too, yo. I was in a king bed, and I was in Virginia, and the Virginia beach during like the cold. It's like nobody on the beach, so I'm walking on the beach. Like I got my little blanket. Like I was having a time, and I used TikTok to guide me. And Antonio like me watching this while we eat ice cream. Yo, my mama made spaghetti because I asked her to, so I'm gonna eat that when I get off here. Jimmy said, "Yeah, I'm coming to ATL in May. Already got it." Gemma, what days? What days so we can know? Sid said brunch with fam and Hershey Park trip with the girls. Pretty. We love that for you. See, I know you're gonna have a good time. But yeah, y'all. So we almost out of time. I don't like when Vaseline be built up on my lip like that. All right, so yeah, we almost out of time. So anybody got any other like last minute questions about anything as far as like us going into this new season, all of these mood changes or sleep schedules? I'm not the one to ask about the sleep schedules. I'm not really good at it. Like I've been trying, but I've just fallen out the bone. Okay. But yeah, if y'all have any questions, let me know. I'm about to think about my jewel, and then I'm gonna share that with y'all, and then we gonna get off here. Um. Hmm. Hmm. I should have thought about this prior. Hmm. All right, I think I got it. My jewel for today, and sorry for the people that's not spiritual or anything like that, is let go and let God. Because I feel like a lot of what I've been seeing and reading is like we really just been like in our heads about some stuff and like really overwhelmed by the things that we've been experiencing. But sometimes, like majority of the time, everything not in your control. And so for the things that is in your control, sure, focus on them. But for the things that's not in your control, that you had literally no determining factor for, let go and let go. That's my jewel for today. Um, I really appreciate y'all rocking with me every time I get on here. We got a couple things coming for y'all. Really good ideas for the rest of this month or how this month should go. I'm really excited about that. And maybe like in May, we could have Dawn, Gemma, and Lamar come on and talk about like how it was coming to Atlanta and everything, because I think it was the first time like we did something like that with like, it was low key like a solo trip. I mean, I was down. Well, yeah, I was down there in Atlanta. So yeah, but we could talk. We can have a session geared towards that. But like, let me know how y'all felt about the session. If anything could have been more helpful, or anything like that. And yeah, we about to get off here in a few. And also let us know if it's like certain topics y'all want to come up. Like later on, like maybe in April, like I said, the decision day thing. Well, determining the decision in May, actually doing decision day for your colleges. But like, is there any other topics that y'all want to talk about? And then right after that, we're gonna get off. We're gonna continue to be productive. Or for the people that's been productive all day, we're gonna just chill, get our life together, get our mind right. I'm gonna get my mind right, and I'm gonna leave the productivity till tomorrow. But I love y'all so much. I appreciate y'all, like I said, rocking with me, commenting, interacting. If y'all want to get on coach session next week, make sure y'all hit him up. And yeah, we pretty much be out of here. So I talk to y'all soon. See y'all. Love y'all.